Hello guys, so welcome to my channel. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys subscribe. If you guys enjoy my reaction, give it a thumbs up. And today we're going to be reacting to One Piece episode 1060. As always, if you guys want to catch the full and accurate reactions of One Piece, Jujutsu Kaisen, Attack on Titan, and many more, you guys can do so on my Patreon. I'll leave a link down below. So a lot happened in the last episode. You know, we had a little bit of insight about King's backstory. He's the only surviving Lunarian. We don't really know a lot about Lunarians, except that they survive in all kinds of environments, as Queen said. So I'm assuming that they have like durable bodies. They're very strong. King has been giving Zoro a hard time. He's been very dominant throughout the fight. But I feel like the test is about to change. Zoro's about to unleash the true potential of Enma. Enma and Wada are made by the same craftsman, and that knowledge is gonna help Zoro maybe unleash the true potential of Enma and Wado. He might use a two-sword style like Odin to be able to beat King. So without further ado, guys, let's get right into the episode. The secret of Enma. The cursed sword entrusted to Zoro. Get up, Zoro. Time to rest is over. Let's go. So far, this has been an easy fight for King. He's been very dominant throughout the fight. But things about to change, man. Yeah, Zoro's not using Enma, man. He's scared. Every time he catches Enma, Enma just steals his chakra. Why is it so hard to use Enma back? Wado was very easy, it didn't really give Zoro a lot of trouble. He was able to use it, easily somehow. What is it with Enma, man? Who's that old man, Zoro? Is he your dad, man? Or granddad? Because we don't really know a lot about Zoro, We know that there is a guy that looks like Zoro. He's the daimon of one land. But we don't know if that's his dad or is he related to Zoro or not. We need a good backstory, man. We need to know where Zoro came from. Look at his arm, man. Damn, Enma. He has blue hair, same as that samurai, but I don't know. That samurai was dead, right? Did he survive somehow? Did he survive and bring Zoro all the way to East Blue, man? I don't know. It doesn't look like him though. He has a sword, so maybe. Then they will come invade soon. Invade what? Are they coming to get him? That's your granddad, Zoro. Have some respect. The one I made when I was young. Is that Enma? Call it. The Sodu was very serious. Did I find some skinny YouTube? I gave the name of the great king of hell. Zoro? So he already knew about Enma? Come on, Zoro. The Great King of Hell. Is that Enma or what? Oh, that's him. Is that break? Oh yeah, versus the CP9. Oh. Man, that guy is holding the mask and fighting at the same time. Ah man. See, Apo and Kaido didn't have, Apo and Drake didn't have any chance, man. That doesn't sound like Lucci, man. Oh. The numbers. Apo is their master right now, you know, they're trying to help him. The name of the village is Shimotsuki. Oh. On the date of it was Kuina's grandfather? Are you serious, man? He was related to Kuina? No wonder Kuina had that sword then. You know? He gave it to her. Damn, man. Kuina was special. Damn, Zoro. I thought it was going to be related to Zoro, not Kuina. So Kuina is from... she's from Wano. That's why she was so strong, man. That's why he couldn't... You know, Zoro wasn't able to beat her. Even once. Imagine. So, Shimotsuki Kuzaburo. He illegally deported from this country. So you choose the sword and then the sword chooses you. That's why, you know. What's his name? I can't say his name, man. Kitatsu. Yeah. He chose Zoro. But Enma didn't really choose Zoro. He was given to Zoro. That's why, you know, Zoro is struggling right now. He can't control it. Oh my god, man. Look at Zoro's arm, man. Oh. So he chose him. And Wada too. Talk about Big Mom, man. She never goes weak. So what is Zoro's master? That was her dad, right? So he was, you know, Shimotsuki's son. Oh my god, man, Zoro's about to awaken. Come on, Enma. Okay. Oden was different. Enma, I mean, Oden was a good master to Enma, man. What? These guys, man. Use your haki. Damn. Control your heart, Zoro. What is he gonna unleash? He's gonna let it all out, man. His haki. Go to sleep. He has conquered his haki. You're trying to be a king. Fight the big government. To be the king of swordsmen. Made a promise. My captain and best friend, you know. Man, the bond between Zoro and Luffy is crazy, man. So much happened, I don't know even where to start, man. So, Shimotsuki was a craftsman that left Wano, you know, to illegally he ran all the way to East Blue. And then he formed a village and named it after himself. Kuina was related to him, you know. That's why she had that sword, Wado Chimunji. Damn, man, Kuina was special, man. I don't know. You know, her death, like, it seems off, you know. It doesn't seem like, you know, like falling off the stairs and dying. You know, that's far-fetched. Because the Navy was coming to get him. So I don't know, maybe, you know, they killed Kuina. But then they will have to kill her dad too. So I don't know how her dad was able to, you know, survive. So I don't know, that's throwing me off. But just dying of, you know, falling up the stairs is kind of crazy. Or maybe Oda decided to just, you know, kill her off because, you know, she was a strong swordsman. You know, she was gonna be Zoro's rival. So he wanted to give the light to Zoro. And at the same time, you know, he's getting her dream as well. So that makes Zoro even stronger. It was interesting how Shimotsuki said, you know, the person chooses the sword and the sword chooses him as well at the same time. Because, you know, Kitatsu, you know, every time somebody tried to use him, you know, they got cursed and then they died. But when Zoro picked it up, you know, he chose that sword, and then when he threw it, you know, he tried his luck with, you know, with Kitatsu, and, you know, Kitatsu chose him, you know. He acknowledged Zoro as his master. But Enma was testing Zoro, you know, because having Oden as your master kind of raises the bar, you know. So Zoro has to meet Enma's expectations. Zoro did meet Enma's expectations, you know, but he wasn't really as strong with his haki as Oden, because Oden could spare some haki, you know. He could, you know, unleash too much haki, and then Enma would steal some of it, but, you know, Oden would still have his strength. You know, he wouldn't lose it, but Zoro was struggling because he's very new at haki, you know, so he wasn't able to produce as much haki. This fight is about to go crazy, man. I don't think King is ready for Zoro's full potential right now. That knowledge from understanding his swords gave him all the, you know, the motivation he needs to be able to overcome King. So that's it for this episode, guys. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys subscribe. If you guys enjoyed today's reaction, give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.